The street's been whispering, but now the report is out. Sexyy Redd's private medical records just hit the blogs, and what they reveal is wild, raw, and absolutely tragic. Fans thought the rumors were just hate, some bitter ex, some random groupie looking for clout, but now, a full-on medical panel just leaked. And it don't just show one infection, it shows a recurring STD that won't clear even after multiple treatments. And before y'all say it's fake, let us tell you what the receipts say. 3 positive. Screenings, a note that reads chronic. And a follow-up recommendation for lifetime suppressive therapy. That's right, the internet is spiraling. Her haters are gloating, and her fans, either in denial or in tears. Because if this is real, Sexyy Redd didn't just lie. She's been putting people at risk for years. Stay right here, because in the next 6 parts, we're breaking down the full story. The leak, the reactions, the celebrity shade, and the final twist that made even her closest friends turn on her. This ain't just gossip. This is medical messy. Might lead to lawsuits. Sexyy Redd didn't just pop up, she exploded from viral twerk vids and raunchy freestyles to her breakout hit, Pound Town. Redd carved out a space for herself as the rawest, realest, most unapologetically ratchet voice in the female rap game. And let's be honest, people loved her for it. She wasn't polished, she wasn't fake. She talked about sex, trapping, struggle, baby daddies, and all things stank with a kind of confidence that had half the culture screaming, period. But behind all that loud energy, there was always a cloud of suspicion. It started as a whisper, little blogs claiming she had something she wasn't disclosing. A club promoter said she smelled like antibiotics. A backup dancer claimed she had to switch hotels after an outbreak. Nothing was ever proven. She denied it all with a smirk and a tweet. Y'all love macking up lies 'cause I'm poppin'. My kitty clean. Try again, fans laughed, reposted, and moved on. But a few months later, Redd got hospitalized. It was brief only. For exhaustion, her team claimed. No footage, no photos, no statement, but insiders started talking. One of her ex-stylists allegedly told a gossip page she wasn't exhausted. Sis was dealing with flare-ups. That girl been itching and burning on and off for a year. Still no receipts. She posted a selfie 2 days later with the caption, "Y'all worried about the wrong kitty? I'm back outside, but things got darker when a former fling, an up-and-coming rapper from Atlanta, went live on IG, and he did not hold back. I ain't trying to beef, but shoddy, nasty. I hit raw one time and been regretting it ever since." He said she never told him she was infected. Claimed he found out from another rapper after he started getting symptoms. At the time, people said it was just drama, jealousy, clout chasing, but looking back, that live might have been the first real clue, because just weeks after that, another name came forward, an OnlyFans model who claimed she had been messing with the same dude and tested positive for HSV-2 herpes simplex virus type 2, right? After she never named Sexyy Redd directly, but said, if you trace it back, the timeline don't lie. I'm just saying, women gotta speak up when they know. STILL, no proof, no report. Just hearsay. Until now. Because this time, it ain't coming from an ex. It ain't from a groupie. It ain't a sub on Twitter. It's a certified document stamped from a private urgent care clinic in St. Louis. It shows 3 positive lab tests for HPV-2 over the course of 7 months. Say, treatment plan marked non-responsive, a clinical note stating, patient requires long-term suppressive therapy due to persistent viral activity, and in the patient name, clear as day, Janae Worry, K. Sexyy Redd. The leak didn't just happen out of nowhere either. It came from a medical assistant who allegedly got fired the day after. And why'd she leak it? According to her now deleted TikTok, I saw too many girls idolizing her. That's cool. But when I saw her name in the system again, knowing she out here raw dogging and bragging about it on live, I couldn't stay silent. The assistant says she knew she'd lose her job but did it anyway. And now, The documents are out. The timeline is clear. And Sexyy Redd is caught in a lie so big, fans don't know whether to defend her or run for cover. But trust us, it gets worse. Because the next part, Arapa claims she gave him the virus too. He's got text messages, voice notes, and a video of the moment he confronted her. Yeah, it's about to get messy. It started with a cryptic tweet. "I'm suing her, period. Not just for what she gave me, but for what she hid." At Yayo Main, most folks thought it was just smoke. Another rapper trying to stir up drama with a bigger name. But real Yayo Main. He wasn't playing. Within 24 hours, he posted a 2-part video to IG and YouTube. Labeled, "How I Found Out Sexyy Redd Gave Me Herpes, Full Story plus Proof." Let's break down what he said because the receipts are devastating. Video part 1. It started with a rash. Yayo begins calmly. He says he and Sexyy Redd hooked up a few times over 6 months, always off the books. No photos, no press. We met through a mutual. She was mad cool, wild, but cool. We vibed. She'd slide to my condo in Midtown, and yeah, we got close. Quick. But then, started getting symptoms. But it was nothing, stress, maybe? But when I went to urgent care, the test came back positive for HSV-2. I was devastated. Yayo said he didn't blame her at first until he reached out. And her reply changed everything. He shows a screen-recorded iMessage convo. "Yayo, yo, did you know anything before me? I need to be real about this. Read, what you talking about? My doc says I got herpes. I only been with you raw. Redd, I ain't got that. You must have got it somewhere else. Yayo, be honest. Serious, Redd. Why you accusing me, you Weldon? Don't come at me like that." At first glance, it seems like a denial. But then he drops a voice memo. And this is where it gets messy. In the audio, unmistakably Redd's voice. She says, "Look, I ain't finna talk about my health to nobody. Especially no rapper I barely knew like that. You grown, you took a risk. Now it is what it is. Don't try and play victim when we both knew what it was." The internet erupted. Fans immediately clocked that line. Now it is what it is. And then came the second part of his video, where he drops the secret footage. Video part 2. She got mad I asked questions, Yayo. Secretly recorded a convo between them at his condo. The clip starts mid-argument. Redd is pacing. He's sitting, phone recording on the counter. "Yayo, just tell me, did you know before we messed around? Redd, I ain't got time for this emotional *T. You acting like a little girl. Yayo, you laughing like it's funny. Redd, I've been new. That ain't new, but I'm good. I'm taking meds, so don't act brand new now. Pause, rewind. I've been new, but I'm good. I'm taking meds. That's it." That's the line that turned a scandal into a potential criminal case. Because if Redd knew she was positive and still slept with Yayo without telling him, that's called non-disclosure of an STD, and in many states, it's a felony. Bloggers jumped in. Legal TikTok exploded. Even lawyers started breaking it down, depending on the jurisdiction and the evidence provided. Yayo could pursue charges for intentional exposure. It's not just a civil suit anymore. This could lead to jail time. And then came the first wave of backlash. Celebrities started unfollowing her. Sexyy Redd's brand deal with a hair extension company got pulled. Clubs began removing her from event flyers, all in less than 36 hours. And guess what? That medical assistant who leaked her report? She posted one more TikTok, then disappeared. Y'all didn't believe me? But now the victims are speaking for themselves. There's more to come. More victims. More leaks. We're not done yet. Because after Yoyo's viral videos, another rapper slid into a blog's DMs. And his messages might just expose an entire pattern of behavior. Yeah, it's about to get even nastier. Just when we thought it couldn't get worse. Another rapper stepped forward. This time, Miami-based artist known as Lil Plugga, who's had collabs with underground legends and a brief situationship with Redd late last year. He didn't drop a video, He didn't do interviews. He posted a single screenshot to his story. "Y'all late? I knew in October. Still waiting on my meds." Attached, a blurry image of a positive HSV-2 diagnosis. Dated October 3rd, 2024. And in the notes, patient admitted exposure through unprotected contact with public figure. He didn't name her, but fans didn't need to guess. He posted it with her Pound Town instrumental playing in the background. Subtle? No. Savage. Yes, the reposts hit hard within minutes. A popular blog called Industry Spills dropped a carousel titled 7 Men Who May Have Been Exposed by Sexyy Redd, allegedly, and that's when a group chat leaked. One of the alleged exes was added to a private IGDM group titled Red Ross. The internet lost its mind. TikTokers stitched the chat. YouTubers turned it into a timeline breakdown. Even Reddit threads started mapping out who hooked up with her when. But then, a registered nurse who claimed to work at a Miami STD clinic posted a cryptic TikTok. "I don't violate IPA, but what I will say is, we've had multiple visits from artists tied to one specific female rapper, and it ain't coincidence." Fans dug into the clinic's Yelp, found reviews referencing celebs being seen for outbreaks, even spotted a leaked photo of someone resembling Sexyy Redd entering the clinic in disguise, hoodie up, and security flanking her. People were connecting dots fast. She toured in Miami 3 times that year. She hosted an after-party at Club Live. She was spotted leaving with Plugga that same night. The story was unraveling faster than anyone could contain it. And then, TMZ stepped in. They claimed to have verified the leaked medical report from Part 2. Their source confirmed the lifetime suppressive therapy recommendation was real. And they revealed Redd's team tried to pay a 5-figure sum to keep it out the press. It was official. Sexyy Redd knew about the virus. She was treating it. And she allegedly continued to sleep with people without disclosure at this point. Lawyers started posting videos on TikTok and X. We're looking at criminal exposure charges, especially if she crossed state lines without informing partners. One even said, if any of those men contracted it and didn't know, they have a case. This could easily become a class action suit. And brew. Even her label started acting funny. Her artist profile on their site was temporarily pulled. Multiple collabs with her were delisted on Spotify. Club promoters canceled upcoming appearances in Atlanta, Dallas, and Las Vegas. But the final blow, viral video of Sexyy Redd on IG Live from weeks ago, resurfaced. In it, someone in the comments joked, "Yo, kitty loud, but is it clean though?" And she responded with a giggle. "Chill, my kitty be trying to fight back sometimes, but she's still cute." The comment didn't land well, but now it's being used as evidence. The top comment under the video now says, "So she really meant it when she said her kitty got hands, bro. This ain't funny. She played with people's health. Y'all need to stop glamorizing recklessness. This is sick." But guess what? Still ain't the end. Because a well-known industry stylist is now claiming Redd infected a major R&B singer who's married. And if that name drops, it's game over. The moment TMZ confirmed the leaked medical documents were real, the hip-hop world hit the panic button. Redd didn't just lose support, she got erased within hours. Her feature verse on a collab with Glorilla was scrubbed from the upcoming TRACKLIST, her bet. Hip-Hop Awards invite was reportedly revoked due to current controversy. And a major haircare brand partnership pulled out, citing health safety backlash and image misalignment. But that was just the start. Let's talk about the celebrity fallout, 'cause this is where things get ruthless. Cardi B unfollowed her, and it didn't go unnoticed. Screenshots flew across X, formerly Twitter, with people tagging Cardi and asking what changed. Cardi didn't reply, but she did like a tweet that read, "Not gone lie. Knowingly spreading STDs is one of the most evil things a person can do, especially when they got money to get tested every month." Coincidence? Maybe. Intentional. Definitely. Saucy Santana tweeted, "Y'all quick to call people homophobic but quiet when your fave's out here passing the monster-like party?" Favors he didn't name names, but fans instantly clocked he was talking about Redd, especially since they were cool. Until this week, Sukihana went live and broke into tears. "I love her. I really do. But I can't defend this. People's lives are being played with. This ain't just a clapback moment. This could have killed somebody," she said. She reached out to Redd privately, but got left on Redd. She ended her live with, "Y'all better pray she gets help, 'cause this ain't regular Macinz's. It's dark." Moneybagg Yo pulled his verse from an unreleased remix she was featured on Dot, and on his story, he posted, "Not risking my brand over someone who lied to the whole game?" Oop. Now let's talk fan reactions, 'cause the comment sections. Absolutely unhinged. Dot under every old Redd video. It's nothing but, she really said Pound Town and meant Viral Town. It's the first rapper with a Billboard hit and a CDC file. She ain't going to Pound Town. She headed to lawsuit lane. TikTok stitched her old interviews with captions like, "When you said your kitty had attitude." Now we know it was inflammation. This whole time we were vibing to STDs with bass. Even Reddit caught on with a mega thread titled "All the time Sexyy Redd hinted she had an STD and we missed IT." Posts included her Breakfast Club interview where she joked, "I don't even like condoms. I like to feel everything." It's her old tweet. "Y'all so scared of bumps and it'd be baby acne." That tweet aged like spoiled milk. But it's not just followers and fans flipping. Venues are now blacklisting her. Clubs in Houston, Detroit, and New Orleans have reportedly canceled her upcoming appearances. One anonymous promoter told the Shade Parlor, "We don't want the energy. The scandal too hot." She's a liability now. Even radio DJs are quietly phasing her out of rotation. One tweet from a Hot 107.9 Atlanta DJ said, "We spinning something else. We not pushing STD anthems no more." Double quotes, yikes. But the worst of it. Silence from her team. No lawyer statement. No publicist. Spin. No Instagram story. No live to clear the air. Just darkness. And in that silence, the rumors are multiplying. She's in hiding. It's being prepped for a lawsuit. She's considering going to a health rehab center. She fled to the islands to escape press. Nobody knows the truth. But then, boom, a screenshot leaks from a known industry insider. It shows a lawsuit being filed in LA County Superior Court. Plaintiff, John Yayo Main. Defendant, Janae. Sexyy Redd. Wary cause. Intentional transmission of a communicable disease, emotional distress, medical negligence. NIT's real. Case number, date. Official stamp. Fans lost it again. She might not just lose her career. She might lose everything. But then came the last dagger. A leaked message from a major R&B singer's stylist, hinting that her husband tested positive after being with her once backstage. And this man ain't no underground act. If that name drops next. The whole music industry's getting dragged into this. It started with a blind item from Gossip page, Fame Files. A married R&B superstar with a clean image recently tested positive for HPV-2 after a backstage link-up with a female rapper under heavy fire. His wife just found out. Fans immediately went into overdrive, guessing names like Usher, Tank, and even Ty Dolla $. IGN flew across Reddit and X timelines. But when the stylist leaked the full convo, it wasn't speculation anymore. The name, Trey Songz. And the T, boiling. According to the stylist, Trey linked with Sexyy Redd at Rolling Loud Miami behind the main stage. After her performance, when both their teams were chilling in the VIP trailer lot, he reportedly said she was mad fun, loud as hell, but cool. They exchanged numbers, met up again that night at a private mansion party, and the rest, let's just say, it didn't stay private for long. The stylist told her source, "I knew something was off when he started missing studio days. Then he told me straight up, he tested positive." said she never told him nothing. He feel played. Like, real talk? He cried. And then the wife found out Trey's current partner, model and influencer, Jalissa Dean, allegedly confronted him after a gynecologist visit revealed she'd also tested positive. She posted, then quickly deleted a story that read, "The truth always finds its way to light. And I'm done protecting grown men who play with women's bodies like they're toys. They're toys." Boom. Bloggers caught it before it disappeared. The comments exploded. Trey caught the flame from the flame queen herself. Jalissa deserves better. She stayed through the mess, and now this. Sexyy Redd out here breaking homes and immune systems. But then came the biggest shock of all. After almost a full week of silence, after her brand collapsed, the lawsuits started, and the industry turned their backs. Sexyy Redd finally posted one single tweet. No caption, no emojis, just, "Y'all don't know the half, but keep talking." That's it. No denial, no apology, no legal threat. Just smoke and a promise of more fire to come. People are screaming, "She gaslighting us now. This girl got more viruses than verses." Wait till that courtroom sees this. Her mouth stay open when her lawyers wish it didn't. And get this. Insiders are now saying an exclusive sit-down interview is being negotiated with the Breakfast Club, where she'll tell her truth. But will it be an apology? Will she admit she knowingly exposed people? Or is she about to go full villain mode? No one knows. But what we do know, this isn't over, not by a long shot. And with more alleged victims saying they're lawyering up, this might be the beginning of one of hip-hop's most disgraceful downfalls ever. You made it to the end. But trust us, this story is far from over. If you thought that last twist was wild, just wait. More names are about to come out. More. Receipts are leaking, and Sexyy Redd. She might be facing the biggest public and legal takedown hip-hop scene in years. But now we want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Sexyy Redd knew what she was doing all along? Do you feel sorry for her or for the people she allegedly exposed? Is her career completely over? Or can she bounce back with a public apology? And most importantly, should criminal charges be filed for knowingly passing an incurable STD? Your opinion matters here. We read every comment, and this time, y'all might be the jury before the courts are. Don't forget to like this video if you were shocked by any part of this story. Subscribe to stay locked in with all the latest tea. We got even more exclusive updates dropping. Soon, share this with a friend who still thinks their fave is innocent. Because receipts don't lie. And oh yeah, keep an eye out for part 2, where a female rapper says she too got exposed. But she's not staying silent anymore. This mess just went viral in a whole new way. Stay tuned and stay safe. We out.